Okay, now I'm starting to giggle again. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights I can't stop. I'll be trying to fall asleep and I'll think about this moment and I'll just burst out laughing. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Not For Nothing Homestead. Thank you for stopping by this evening. Usually I do most of my videos during the day, but it has been a very busy couple of days. So this video is coming to you this evening. Now I'm going to show you a multitude of clips of things that I have been doing over the last 2 days. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. We do appreciate it. My name is Ginger. Our channel name is Not For Nothing Homestead, where everything we do is not for nothing. So we do canning, preserving, dehydrating, gardening, fishing, hunting, anything off-grid or homesteading. You can pretty much find it here. We have pigs, chickens, dogs. Haven't branched out with anything else yet. So that's what we have so far. And pigs, chickens, dogs, and people. And sometimes they're hard to manage. So anyways, we have a garden that we call the block garden. We put it together about 3 years ago, and I have lemon balm in there. I have a lot of herbs out there. Now I have other things planted in that garden, but right now the herbs are busting at the seams. Some of these plants are 3 years old, maybe 3+, and they were put over there when we put that garden together. And then some, like the Italian oregano that I have, I just planted that seed last year. I got that one from M.I. Gardener. It's Italian oregano. And it didn't do too big last year. Man, that second year is always going to be the best. It has come out. It's just everywhere. So I'm going to show you some clips. The first one is going to be of the before the haircut for the garden. And then, of course, I'll show you the after clips. And then I'm going to show you what I did with it and what I ended up with. So stay tuned. This is after their haircut. Fresh haircut for everyone. I chose to dehydrate it all for this round. There will be many more rounds, I'm sure. This is actually the second harvest on the lemon balms. The first one is a video that I did, and I'm going to try to put an iCard up here, called #MayItLast. It was a collaboration that was put on by Natasha at The Budget Preppers, is her channel. And she was just having people preserve things to last. And that was done in May. So I did both of the lemon balm bushes then. So we are now at the end of June, and they needed another haircut. I mean, they're like huge. You can use it for tea. You can make hot tea if you're not feeling good. Has a lot of medicinal purposes. Just sweeten it with a little honey. It's absolutely delicious for a warm tea. You can use it for cold tea as well. If you want to steep a couple of tea bags, I showed that in the #MayItLast video as well, how to make your own little tea bags. Use a couple, steep it for a little while, and then make cold tea out of it. Then you can also put it in your seafood dishes if you want to have a little bit of a lemon flavor. And a lot of times that hint of lemon on fish or on scallops or something like that, it just makes that perfect match. Well, this is like sprinkles on like an herb, so it's wonderful for it. The next thing, I dehydrated the Italian oregano. Okay, I love this Italian oregano. I just absolutely love it. And in the jar, I save all of my old jars of everything, and anything that I buy from the store, I like to try to get in some sort of a glass jar, as opposed to plastic. If I can get a glass jar that I can reuse for this very reason, I will do that over plastic. So the Italian oregano, well, there's a multitude of things that's good for. So any Italian dish that you want, you can use the Italian oregano in any dish, period, that you need oregano. But it's really good for that. I also crush it up a little bit and use it in the wee Italian when I make wee Italian. So the next thing I did was thyme. And the type of thyme I have is called summer thyme, which is kind of funny, but I don't know why it's called summertime. It just is. That's the type of thyme it is. So I love thyme. Oh my gosh, it smells so good too. So I dehydrated that and put that in a jar to use as a spice in different dishes. And then the last thing was the sage. I dehydrated that sage and I left it whole for the most part. I tried to be very delicate and not break it down into little speckles, which you can use that. I have a sage sausage dish that I love to make. It's absolutely amazing. And so I will crush it up to make that. But otherwise, I will just leave it whole if I want to put it in some sort of, we did patty pan squash, chunked it up, put a butternut squash, chunked that up, and a sweet potato, and chunked that up, and did like a sheet pan, and then put thyme leaves on it, and baked it, tossed them in olive oil, and put a little onion in there, and some garlic. Oh my goodness, that was so good. And you could add any protein with that you want. That it would complement the flavor of all the vegetables, or you could just eat it as a veggie dinner. It was amazing. It was so good. So I'm going to show you all of them, how pretty they are in the jar, and how much I ended up with. It's a good bit. I mean, I won't have to place any of those big, tall spice orders anytime soon for these things, because I ended up with a lot. So let's go look at everything. So here we have some sage. This is Italian oregano. That is round 2 of lemon balm. This is round 1 of lemon balm that I put in the dehydrator. Here is number 1. So this is the thyme. And as you can see, I got a full jar of thyme. And oh wow, it looks so beautiful in this jar. I think this jar had molasses in it. I'm not sure. But that is a lot of thyme. This is the Italian oregano. Look how gorgeous. I tried to keep that as whole as I could too, but the variations in color, it's absolutely beautiful. And that is a pure leaf tea bottle. I got just a drink to go, and it actually came in a glass bottle, so I love that. Here is the lemon balm, and oh my goodness. Okay, so I got 2. I actually had 2.5. I made a friend who's a fellow YouTuber is not feeling good, so I'm sending her a little get well present package, and I made a small jar of lemon balm tea to send to her. So I've already taken some out of this one, and if you could smell this, oh my goodness, it smells so good. It's amazing. So last but not least, certainly, we got 3 jars of whole sage leaves. I tried to keep them as whole as I could. There's only like, I think 1 jar that has some broken pieces in the bottom, but for the most part, these are all whole. And they look absolutely amazing. They are going to be delicious in like those sheet pan meals, soup, stews, anything. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait. I'm so excited. So I'll pull back a little bit here and you can see this is everything that I ended up with. I mean, isn't that a lot? That is a lot of stuff. All dehydrated, all going up on my shelf. And this is only like the 3rd week in June. I can only imagine how many more harvests I'm going to get off these plants because we've had several days of rain and they just keep coming out. I just can't help but keep looking at this and the different variations in color. It is absolutely so stunning in a bottle. Anyways, so that was my first major herb harvest for the year and for the spring/summer, and it was amazing. I could not have asked for better. What I ended up with was a huge amount, and if you think about it, I have 1 sage plant, 1 Italian oregano plant, 1 thyme plant, and 2 lemon basils. So out of those 5 plants, I ended up with a remarkable amount to put up on my shelf. And I'm thinking I'll get maybe at least 3 more harvests, maybe 4, depending on how hot it gets. But don't give up on those small plants that you maybe started this year and they didn't get real big as far as herbs. Because I'm telling you, that Italian oregano, it was small last year. I was like treasuring every little stem I got with, 5 or more leaves. It's so good. I absolutely love it. But this year, it has grown like never before. It's amazing. Well, obviously never before, but it is amazing. I love that Italian oregano. It's so good. The thyme, very good. That I put out there, that was almost dead at the end of the year. It overwintered, and then boom, this year it just came out and it was flopping everywhere. And the thyme, you can harvest the flowers as well. It does not change the taste of the thyme. Not in that particular one. The summer thyme is what it's called. I'm going to tell you, my little 5-tray Nesco dehydrator, I had that thing working the last few days, alternating things going in and out, and 2 rounds of lemon balm. It definitely earned its keep. All right, guys, that's it for us here today at Not For Nothing Homestead. Thank you for coming along with us for our harvest. I hope you got something out of it and enjoyed our visit. Take care of you and yours. God bless, and we'll see you in our next video. I don't know why that's so funny. Okay, now I'm starting to giggle again. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights I can't stop. I'll be trying to fall asleep, and I'll think about this moment, and I'll just burst out laughing. Okay. I can't do it. Oh, whew. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. I got the giggles again. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming along with our big herb harvest. I hope you enjoyed the visit today. I can't get through this. Oh, take care of you and yours. God bless, and we'll see you in our next video. Oh, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired.